This is MykonosFan, and welcome to Learning to Love PlayStation. Today, we'll be looking at Journey on the PlayStation 4. Journey is a game I completely missed the first time around when it released on the PlayStation 3. I saw it getting all kinds of accolades and Game of the Year monikers, and heard about how it moved people to tears and how it changed what people perceived the game could be. And frankly, I was intimidated. It almost felt better to never touch this game, to never know what it offered, and to just keep listening to the cultural zeitgeist surrounding it without partaking for myself. I mean, what if it couldn't live up to this immense praise? Well, I'll get that out of the way right now. The game didn't make me cry, it didn't change what I thought a game could be, and I wouldn't call it my air-quote Game of the Year either. I'm still catching up on what 2012 had to offer, but after a recent replay, I'm still in love with what The Walking Dead did. However, I don't mean this as negativity towards Journey. In Journey, you play a wandering traveler who scales deserts and snowy mountains alike, and thanks to online connections, you meet another just like you. Without a spoken word, you both work together to reach a common goal, a moving and exhilarating climax. Like that game company's other titles, Flow and Flower, Journey is more about the ride than the destination. Any semblance of a story is told entirely through its beautiful imagery and sweeping, attention-demanding musical score. There's been a term gaining traction recently to describe a certain type of game, a walking simulator. Titles like Journey or Gone Home, where the character mostly just walks. It's often used to decry a lack of inputs and game variety, but these games aim to make a player feel and to make them think. By strapping the player away of control and options, the player must focus more intently on how the game is leading them. I personally don't see this style as a negative, as I'm firmly in the camp that loved Gone Home, for example. However, while Walking Simulator does have negative connotations, it does squarely describe most of your time in Journey. You'll come across mystical lights, which will increase your cape length, which lets you make longer jumps to clear obstacles, but running, jumping, and the occasional sledding will entirely comprise your time. Speaking of sledding, can we just look at this for a second? Love Journey or hate it, there's no doubting its artistic prowess. Okay, sorry, rambling. There is one particular moment in the game I wanted to point out for how effective it was. It's the exact moment I realized I had gotten completely sucked into the world of Journey. There's a segment where you traverse underground ruins as creatures fly above that could easily end you. I have rarely felt so helpless in a video game, and my heartbeat quickened as I scurried between pillar to pillar. I'm not sure if it was supposed to happen, but my online companion vanished at a perfect time, highlighting the suspense. Overall, incredibly effective, and was probably my favorite part of my hour and a half with Journey. If it seems like I've been rambling and fumbling between point to point more than usual without really landing on anything, it's because I'm really at a loss with Journey. I expected more than I got from it, but I also expected to get lost in what everyone said. I wanted this game to truly affect how I view games. It has all the makings of something that would be able to do that. In the end, though, I feel like I had a memorable hour and a half that I likely won't be revisiting anytime soon. I just hate that I can see what everyone else sees in it, but just can't reach those emotional highs myself. But I have to be true to myself and you. That said, I definitely recommend playing Journey. See it for yourself. Forge your own path. Hopefully, you'll love it as much as everyone else. If not, no big deal. You can comfortably hang with me in respecting the game, but only really liking it. It's that game company's next project I'm looking to now. I had a chance to meet with an artist who worked on Journey and who is the art director of their next project. He's a very unique, interesting man, and I'm really looking forward to getting to see what he's been working on. Anyway, thank you for letting me self-indulge for a second there, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Learning to Love PlayStation.
Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.